I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. But it's clear that a few people in my comments actually have no idea how trading works. Now, I've had a few people call me out for using chart replay to teach examples, and I get it. On the surface, it looks like trading in hindsight. You want proof, you want it live, in the moment. I understand that urge. When you're new, like you guys are, you're desperate for validation. You want to prove yourself, and when you're desperate for that validation, you project. You automatically assume if you feel that way, everyone else must feel that way too. But here's what you don't realize. Trading doesn't bend to your timeline or my timeline. A setup doesn't appear on command. Sometimes it takes hours, sometimes it takes all day. In my strategy, it takes all day. And we don't know if it's valid until that confirmation happens. And that confirmation doesn't give a shit if you're watching or not. So unless you want me to run a 24 to 48 hour live stream where you can watch me sit around, jerk off on the couch, check the charts every once in a while Euro USD ranges, that live trade fantasy that you guys are salivating about is not going to happen. And truthfully, you're not going to fucking learn anything from it anyways. And that's why I use chart replay. Not to fake anything, but to teach, to show you the process without making you sit through 19 hours of me scratching my balls. And here's where I'm actually going to do you guys one better today. Rather than show you, here's some trades I took, here's how it works, I'm going to show you the trades that my students took today. The ones they sent me live. The ones they sent me in real time without me actually looking over their shoulder and telling them what to do. They waited for their confirmations, they executed the setups, and they sent me the proof. That is evidence, and that's evidence the process is working. Then, yes, I'm going to use chart replay to walk you through those same setups so you understand why they worked, because that's what teaching is. It's not about me flexing a live entry so you can validate me. It's about me giving you a framework so you can learn how to do it yourself. So yeah, if you want to waste a whole day watching me pick lint out of my balls while the market drags its feet, go ahead, find somebody else. But if you want to actually learn how to trade, you want to stick around, because I don't give a fuck if you don't think I can trade. But I do give a fuck about whether you think I can teach you how to trade. That's the only thing that matters here, and that's what I'm going to prove today. So the very first setup we have here today was a GBP USD entry at 2:30 Central European time. All right, Chaba sent it to me as it confirmed. I validated his trade. Jesus Christ, that's gorgeous. I explained how it was an expert level trade. And so now let's go over the trade that he sent me that he took. So we go here to TradingView. Now let's talk about my setup. I always start my day in London session. Actually, it's an hour before London session is where I start the day. I find my lower lows or higher highs that I could retest depending on the trend. So you have a lower low right there. You actually have a higher time frame lower low right here. Now my rule is I can only look 3 days in the past. Too far, you have too much information. Too close, you don't have enough. So we just go with 3 days. Good. My second rule, I need the 1 hour time frame to wick off this and close below. So we're gonna wait for that to happen. As we can see, this closed inside, that has not been validated yet. This one came out. This one is what we want to see. We want to see, let me zoom out here a little bit. We want to see something like this happen. And when that happens, we go down to the 15-minute and we want to look for that 15-minute engulfing bar coming out of the zone after those wick rejections. But what happens? Price ends up coming back up and down. So with this candle close, we actually rejected this one. So now we have two areas that we can find a rejection from. We can either find a 15-minute rejection coming from here after this 1 hour candle close, or we can find a 15-minute rejection coming out of here in the form of an engulfing bar. And as we go down, sorry, my apologies. We had this happen right here, and it's a good thing I showed you that Chuba took this trade in real life. Otherwise, you would be in the comments on my ass about it. So 5 pip stop loss. There we go. 2-to-1 TP. And as price went forward, we hit our TP. And if you'll notice, Chaba was not the only person to take the trade. Maria took this trade as well. And Victor also took that trade. So there you have it. A quick insight to show I'm not just replaying stuff to show you that I can trade. I'm replaying stuff to teach you. And at least this way, everyone here can see that I'm not just full of shit, that other people are applying this, and the method I'm using to teach works really well. And I hope that one day some of or all of you will be in that Discord with me. It's free. I don't charge you. There are a few steps, but you don't have to pay me a dime. So if you're interested in that, you can comment below. If not, stick around my YouTube. Hopefully I have something that can help you.